Hello everybody, it's that college football guy here with another video. Yeah, it's Beavis and Butthead Day. Ran into a few of them on the road. I made a comment on Numbskull News' thing about a couple of his people that he's run into, and turns out they end up hitting my comment section up again, so I thought it was kind of funny. They like to be famous. Anyway, that's not here nor there. This is talking about the elephant in the room that nobody's talking about. And I mean, seriously, nobody's talking about this. Do you know about the fact that the National Labor Relations Board is suing USC, Southern Cal, the Pac-12, and the NCAA to try to get all athletes to become employees in the state of California? Because they feel that I'm sure they did. There's so much legalese and talking about this is basically that, as the argument's been made by Congress and everybody else has made the argument that restriction of trade, and because you're not allowing them to make any money, the NCAA's had a monopoly on things. Like we didn't know that for a long time. Come on, that they're having a monopoly on things and that nobody has a chance to make any money. Well, up till now, they really didn't have a chance to make money. Legally, anyway. That's neither here nor there because that's what's being rectified now in court. But, I mean, they're serious about doing this, and the fact is, the Labor Relations Board wants to make them employees. What would that do? Good points and bad points. I mean, good points, medical benefits, all that other kind of stuff, 401k. But that also means that as much as they want to do this, what they're thinking will happen can't. They want to be able to get the athletes to get as much as they want to do, but be able to freely move. If you're actually working for a paycheck and the only way you can leave this second and go somewhere else is if you're an independent contractor. You can bounce out and leave at any time. But that means you pay your own taxes and all that other stuff. That's an independent contractor. Because now you're talking about people getting paid to go to a university or an NIL agreement. Well, if you're getting paid on there, like says, well, they'll just be like regular employees, really. So you're telling me that a football player could be at the university for 20 years? Just like somebody else in any other part of the staff? They're not employees. They're contracted employees. They're only theirs for a specific period of time. You're under contract. You're not keep hired and open-ended. You're under contract. Which also means the fact that you can't, if you're an employee under contract, you can't leave anytime you like. So they're going to do the comparison to the National Football League or to the NBA or to Major League Baseball and say, like, okay, you signed a 3-year deal for X number of dollars. Can you leave and, like, use the NFL example right now? You're playing right now or last week of the regular season, and the options open for the window being open, and you played for the Chicago Bears, and now all of a sudden you want to play for the San Francisco 49ers. Can you go and leave right now? No, because you have to wait for your contract to be done, which means the fact these NIL deals on there will become contracts. You're stuck there for 3 to 4 years because you're getting paid. If you want to get paid less money and have a 1-year deal, well, anybody who knows contracts knows the fact that's less money than a long-term deal. Long-term deals, you get paid more because it's stability on both ends. So that's not going to work for them doing this. I mean, it's. I'm looking at this going like, well, they're able to do all. To be able to freely move is either you're an independent contractor or you're signing 1-year deals on a scaled minimum. That maybe the government's going to decide this is what you get. Instead of getting $2 million a year or $400 million a year or whatever the hell else, you're getting $150,000 because you want to be able to move every year. There's like to go in contracted employees. This is when I'm wondering if they're going to contact the National Football League or Major League Baseball or the NBA or the NHL or MLS or whoever and get a rating on how movement works. Like, the fact is, like, okay, number one, you can't trade anybody. But what you could do is what's done in certain other places for contracted employees. You buy out your contract. However much value you had left on your deal, like say you did a 3-year deal for $1 million a year, $3 million, and you after 1 year you want out, $2 million are left on your deal. You have to pay them to leave. And usually it's 60 to 75%, but let's just say they're nice to the kids and they give them 50%. That means you're going to have to write $1 million check to walk. That's why I'm thinking the contracted employee thing and having them to pay out, they're not going to do that. But you want to treat them like adults? That's exactly how it goes. Or you treat them like adults, it's independent contractors. But, oh, they can do this and do that. Number one, you're not going to be able to give them every single advantage because the NFL and all these other leagues won't allow it. They will come after you. So the fact is, here's the top of the food chain. The best you can get. You're not going to be that good. You're going to be a step below it. Not much, but a step below it. That's how they're going to get this to work. So that sounds to me like the independent contractor gig or 3-year deals. You can't get astronomical money. You don't have representation. You want to do collective bargaining. That's fine. But the problem is that means you're under collective bargaining. Is not open and employment. You have to do it like the NBA, like the NFL, like Major League Baseball. Because all of those, you're not... A player signs to the Dodgers and signs a 10-year... He's not to the Dodgers for the rest of his life. This isn't like it was in the old days. This is a 10-year contract, a 4-year contract. You're there for X number of years. You're not there forever. So, you look at this lawsuit. You look at the lawsuit that's going on for everything else with, oh my goodness, I forgot his name, where they want to retroactively go back and sue for NIL payments for athletes, and we're talking, that's in the billions of dollars. You're talking about all the other lawsuits the NCAA is like trying desperately to do. Some people have DM'd me and said that there's no way that this is accurate. There's no way that he's going to do this. They're going to have to implode the NCAA. Get someone, the government, whoever, to step in and set up a groundwork, then set up a new organization that will follow everything, and then day one, minute one, you start all over again. That's the only way this is going to work. Because I don't see any other way around it right now. Because, the National Labor Relations Board, and that lawsuit's going to go quickly. If they get declared employees and they're entitled to benefits, that sets up the other ones. Everybody's talking about the other lawsuits. Nobody's talking about this. It's being very, very quietly discussed, and it needs to be discussed. So tell me what you think about this down in the comments. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Man. This is going to be even more crazy. So, if you haven't done it already, please do me a favor. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. It helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think about the situation with the National Labor Relations Board and USC, because they were the biggest mark. Because most of the athletes in question came from Southern Cal. Well, you produce the most pro players. Hey, there's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Comment on the video. Share the video. Appreciate that. And if you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. Just past 500 subscribers, on the way to 600. Slowly but surely trying to make some things happen. So, again, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry I didn't post anything yesterday, but it was a madhouse. Unloading trucks, late starts. I didn't get home here because I was nonstop running. I had to ride in somebody else. I got my truck parked where it's getting worked on, and I got a ride to the shop to get to my car because it had to be dropped off at the dealership. It had to be dropped off at Peterbilt to get it fixed. They're working on it over the weekend. But they said they're going to have it done, so I'm not going to go back out till Monday. So they said they're going to have it done this weekend, and no later than 8 a.m. Monday, it'll be at my shop so I can go start my week. So, yeah, I didn't get home until almost 11 o'clock at night. Not bad for starting the day at like 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So, sorry for everybody, but like I said, this is the way it goes sometimes. Life of a trucker. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm doing better on X. Follow me on X if you want to. The link will be in the description. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Be safe out there. Forgot to mention this thing yesterday. Talked to some people I know who are in the highway patrols. Not going to say which state. So I'm not going to tip them off or ruin my information. Yeah, they're checking for speeders. Not as much on the interstates, but on U.S. highways. People are avoiding the interstates and taking U.S. highways. Well, they're doing a little speed traps and checking for busted taillights and headlights over the course of the next couple of weeks. It's bouncing around the country. If I can get a specific list, which I'm trying to, I'll actually post it up for everybody's at. And this states are this day, this states are this day. I'm trying to get it. They usually don't give it to me, but I'm going to try. But anyway, thanks for watching. Everyone's having a great Saturday. Be safe out there, and please be good to each other.